Hey guys, welcome back to our second video of book critics.
Today we're going to criticize American Road Trip.
By Patrick Forrest Scott. This author came over to our school and talked about his book, and he gave signed out copies of
Which we had to pay for.
Yes.
So this video is sponsored by Patrick Forrest Scott.
No, it isn't. Hashtag not sponsored.
Please check him out.
It's a
Very
pretty good
nice
book.
author.
If you're wondering why we're in a different set right now, it's because our set's closed. So
PSAT.
yeah, because of the PSAT, the practice SAT. So it's closed. Yep. A summary for this book is there's a boy named Teodoro. He's in 10th grade, and his family is basically broken up. Like his sister acts as the mom.
And the parents are fighting with each other due to their decision of sending their son to war. The dad, he was all up for it, but the mom, she was scared that he might not return, and if he did, he might not return the same way he was before.
And it's like two kind of different stories of Manny trying to survive from his PTSD when he comes back from the book, and when Teodoro meets a girl named Wendy. So basically what happened was during this fight and all, Teodoro left to Washington, the Washington College, it was a Washington College, and he met Wendy, who he knew from Florence, which is
Way back, because their
Yeah.
families are friends with each other.
Yeah, like their great uncle, they usually go to in Oregon and meet each other. So
And that's when he made a deal with Wendy that he's going to go to UW, even though his grades are terrible and they're all F's and E's.
but he doesn't tell her that, and he tells her that he's really smart and all. He tells her about how smart he is and what he can do, but he actually can't do that. So he's like, oh, we got to do something about this. So he and his best friend Caleb are up for the task to get their grades up so they can go into UW. So that's what they do. They get a person to.
And then celebration happens when Manny finally comes back.
But he doesn't come back the same way. He actually suffers from PTSD and depression.
So, Teodoro has to, sleep with Manny, and then that causes, Teodoro to, freak out, because Manny always makes noises and, punches the walls.
And at one point, he moved into a different room, and Manny broke through the wall, actually.
With his fist.
Yeah, and tried to go for Teodoro, but Teodoro ran away, and he had to live with Caleb.
Yeah, that's how bad this gets.
Yeah, so now he's trying to balance out Manny and his love, Wendy. Yeah. So that's what he has to do, and I guess you have to find out what happens, So basically, we rate this book an 8.5 out of 10 because of the excessive kissing and the excessive flirtation.
So whenever T and Wendy interact, it gets super awkward because half of the time they're either kissing or flirting with each other.
So basically, an example is when they were fixing a shed and they were selling green chilies and studying there. They were fixing it up to sell green chilies. And they were, Wendy broke a wall.
With a hammer.
And after that, she's like, kiss my bicep.
And then T went and kissed her bicep. And then he said, oh my God, my lips are broken.
So it's a bit awkward, and it's not really, it's funny cringy. You're like, ugh, what the heck? Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So this book is definitely a book you should read. It's got some romance, and not everyone would like that. It's kind of a romantic book, though.
But the other things about the books are exceptionally good, like the story,
The character development,
and the plot.
yeah. So if you like books that have army people coming back,
That deal with
PTSD,
and
mental disabilities, basically,
and coming of age.
Yeah, and coming over these mental disabilities, and some, character development. You should definitely get this book a try. It has very good, exceptional parts of this book that I really did like. The only reason we didn't rate it a 10 out of 10 was
because of the romance.
Yeah, it was just too excessive for us. Yeah. So definitely get this book and subscribe to our channel because we're a dead channel.